Here are my top 10 letters in the New Testament, starting at number 10. Number 10, the Gospel of Matthew. Number 9, the letter to the Philippians. Number 8, 1 Corinthians. Number 7, Revelation. Number 6, the book of Acts. Number 5, the letter to the Colossians. Number 4, 1 John. Number 3, Hebrews. Number 2, Romans. And number 1, the Gospel of John. Now you might be wondering, Joey, why do you have a top 10 list of New Testament books? Well, I do and I don't. I want to kind of explain one thing. We all know that we have favorite books in the Bible. We all know that we have favorite letters in the New Testament in particular. What I want to do is I want to help you understand why that is and isn't a good thing. Let's start with it isn't a good thing. It isn't a good thing to have favorite books in the Bible because, in a sense, it can sometimes diminish how much we are willing for God to use other books in the Bible to actually speak to us. So, for example, I just said that the Gospel of John is number 1 to me. That's not to say that I think that the Gospel of John's theology is better than Romans, Hebrews, 1 John, and so on and so forth. I have my own reasons for why I like John. However, what could happen though is say I read something in Hebrews that I don't find really easy to swallow, might be difficult. John might say it in a slightly different way and maybe makes this thing a bit more ambiguous. Well, I might be tempted to ignore Hebrews and just focus on John. That's a reason why it's probably not good to have favorite books of the Bible and actually to name them. But it can be good. It can be good because it allows us to see and think as to why we resonate with some letters more than others. Why is that? So my top 3 are Hebrews, Romans, and the Gospel of John. Hebrews is number 3, not because it's the third best, but just because I appreciate the argument that book is trying to do within the whole significance of the Old and New Testaments, bridging the gap between this old sacrificial system and what Jesus has actually done on the cross and has allowed us to do and to be, and has given forgiveness into eternity through himself. Romans is number 2 because I also appreciate the argument of the book of Romans and how the gospel isn't just for some people, it's for everybody. And it's for everybody because we all find ourselves in the same situation under Adam. But now we can find ourselves in the same situation through faith in Christ. And I like John's gospel first amongst all the letters in the New Testament because John has a way of molding together imagery, symbolism, theology, story, narrative, all into this beautiful package that allows me to see the truth of who Jesus is in a way that none of the other letters in the New Testament do. With that being said, though, I need to try to not favor my favorite books and go to the books I don't always favor because I know that God can speak to me in those letters, in those books, in those texts that I don't always go to, that I might not understand completely. He can speak to me in many different ways, but clearly in the past he's spoken to me the most through my top 10. However, who's to say in 10 years what my top 10 will be because of what God's done through his text in my life?